Hi guys, Peg here, and today is, what is it? Today is the 20th and the 21st. I'm doing a double page spread, doing 2 days in one because I got a little behind today. I had things to do, and thought I would just do 2 in 1. So this is going to be a little bit longer video just because there are 2 pages involved in this spread. Now, it actually took me probably an hour and a half. This is 4 times fast, so if you want to see things in real time, you can slow the video down. But, right now I'm just stamping the border image. I made the background a number of days ago, and these are Dylusion sprays and stencils, and nothing fancy there. There's all kinds of videos out there on Dylusion sprays. I've got these pages that are torn out of another journal, and I'm going to do some stamping on them. I have an idea for what I want to do. I've got a lot of stamps I've collected over the years. I haven't even had out of the box yet. I'm not even sure how well they're going to stamp because, I like my red rubber. I'm not so much a fan of these silicone stamps, but it was a cute image, and I think it was in somebody's discount pile, so I bought them. And, it's about time I got them out and used them for something. So you can see first time you ink up a brand new silicone stamp, you really get a lousy impression. So don't be discouraged by that. You can see I'm not having good results either. And I have a fully juicy ink pad because I just inked it up. So it's not the ink pad, it's the stamp and, the user. So I'm going to cut these images out because I'm going to glue them onto my background. So I'll use a couple of different things for colorization. I've got some alcohol markers and I've got some watercolor markers, and you'll see as I work through this how this all comes together. It doesn't matter. It's in a journal. You can use anything you want to use. And I'm going to, take an X-Acto knife and cut out those areas that are a little bit difficult for me to do with a pair of scissors. So we got the handle of the thing cut out, and I think I'm ready to move on. Nope, I'm gonna stamp this other image again, see if I can get a better impression. See how much pressure I'm having to put on that. Still did not get a really good impression. So this time I'm getting some foam to put underneath it to add some extra cush underneath. Sometimes you have to do that. In there I finally got a decent enough impression that I can use it on my page. Looks like these stamps are from Inky Antics, maybe. Anyway, I was at a sale, one of those retreat type things, and they had a bin full of stuff that was half price, and I like coffee. I like coffee a lot, so I thought, today is a day when I should do a coffee page. So I'm going to cut this out and keep on going with the page. Okay, so I've got my images stamped and cut out, and now I'm just going to grab some markers and start coloring. I really wanted some colors that were more, I don't know, kitchen authentic. Didn't really have them in what I had out, and I thought it's a journal page. Go with what you got. And this green is very green. The blue is very blue. And I could have, layered markers and all of that, but these are quick pages. These are pages every day. So I'm not going to take the time to do that. I'm just going to color using the markers that I have. Now these are very nice markers and they're inexpensive. So, use what you have. I don't have to have anything special to do this type of work. I'm just, coloring. You can use anything to color with. So I remember when I first started stamping, everybody was coloring with chalks, and they'd take the baby Q-tip and wipe it across the chalk and use chalk, and then they would use some kind of fixative. Some people even used like hairspray to fix the chalk onto the paper. Wouldn't do that if you were trying to do something archival, but if you're just making a card or something, there's nothing wrong with that. So going to continue to color these images. I have some snarky quotes for today, and they deal with coffee and other adult drinks. So, okay, so this is one of those Nuvo brush pen markers. Like I said, I'm limited in colors on some of these different markers. You get a set of something, and it doesn't have everything, so sometimes you have to work back and forth between different sets, and that's okay too. Use what you have. I put this color down, and it wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be at all. Blends into that clock way too much, so you'll see later on I end up changing the color of that pot. Just doing a little, trying it out on the page. And I decide that I need to darken up the background a little bit so that those images will stand out on the page. So I've got my first snarky quote, and now I'm adding another quote to this cup of coffee here, and giving a little place on the counter for these things to rest, and going a little bit overboard as usual. I tell you, I don't know, my brain just isn't functioning some days. So I'm going to outline everything just to help it stand out on the page. And no rocket science there. So, in case you can't read it, because these are the smaller quotes, the first one under the clock and coffee pot says, "Coffee keeps me going until it's acceptable to drink wine." Yeah, it does that for sure. And the second quote with the other cup says, "This is my cup of care. Oh, look, it's empty." I tell you, these really are some snarky quotes. So now I'm going to add my wine to page number 2, because we are talking about coffee and wine, right? Coffee, wine, food, all of those things. My favorites, right? So I'm going to color up this image and glue it down, and make sure that it's planted on the page someplace so it doesn't look like it's just floating there. And the quote, the snarky quote for this page says, "I just rescued some wine. It was trapped in a bottle." Oh my. Yeah, I think I might have to liberate some of mine from a bottle tonight. Maybe share a glass with my husband over dinner. So I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying this challenge. If you haven't joined Art Joy is Sharing yet, please consider going to Facebook, clicking on the group, and answering the 3 little questions so that we know you're a person and not a robot. And you'll be able to see all the things that other people are posting. And we also have a couple of other challenges each month. So lots of fun things to do and keep you busy while you're staying safe at home. So I want to thank you and all of the people who make this possible. I have a lot of good supporters here on my channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And thanks for all your kind wishes and sharing, and we'll see you again for another snarky page on, let's see, 22nd? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting through the month. So, won't be too much longer, and we'll have a journal filled out and another book to put on the shelf. So, thanks for stopping by. Remember to be kind and love one another, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.